Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. We have some very wet weather continuing across the valley, and as you get ready to make your plans for the evening, here's what you need to know. Is a baseball game going to be rained out? Yep. For many of us, it will. There's areas where the rain showers are exiting. I'm going to show you where the heaviest rain is going to be heading tonight, where some areas will still have a chance at picking up upwards of an additional inch of rain. Your forecast begins right now, but first, a word from my sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. Have you heard of what a mini split is? If you have a ductless home where you don't have air conditioning or central air vents, a Bryant mini split system can help be the solution for that. Call my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons. And right now, there is a $300 Bryant rebate plus up to $2,000 in a tax credit that you can get. Call Robert Gibb and Sons for the details on this today and be ready for when the heat is on. Let's get right to it and let's look at rainfall amounts so far across the area today. And this is actually over the last 2 days since yesterday. Thanks, Brian. I sure appreciate your support of stars. Check this out. The rain showers have added up to the most rain in the Southern Valley. Up here in that Gwinner area, 7/10 to 9/10 of an inch of rain. Lisbon, 35 100ths. And check out just south of Fargo here, 75 100ths. Wahpeton Breckenridge at 53 100ths of an inch. Fergus Falls, another 3/4 of an inch of rain plus, and more heavy rain is pushing into some of these areas as we speak. Fargo-Moorhead, the latest measurement here in North Fargo, 58 100ths. Down near Sabin, 7/10 of an inch of rain. A little bit lower amounts as expected up in the central Red River Valley. Grand Forks, 9 100ths of an inch of rain. Polk County in the western edge, they're upwards of 15 100ths or so. But that rainfall picks back up as we get up into northern parts of that, near Langdon, I should say, 65 100ths there. Towner County picking up 4/10 of an inch in many of the northern part of the county. Get down toward the Devil's Lake Basin, a little bit less in the way of appreciable rainfall there. Much of what you see out to the western part of the Dakotas fell yesterday, but this is a look. Thanks, Brian. 34 100ths in Hendrum so far. We'll take that. Paul, Big Sky Country of Montana, did you pick up any rain out there? According to the North Dakota Agricultural Network, not a lot fell as we looked out towards Sidney, Montana, with 5 100ths there. And now let's take a look at that latest radar. Here is a look at our area. Look at the yellows. Look at the oranges. Heavy batches of rain pushing from south and southwest to north and northeast. So Fargo, we're not done yet. Still moderate to, at times, even some heavy rainfall will continue swirling its way through the area. Notice a sharp cutoff as we get into central and eastern Becker County, Park Rapids, the Osage area, not picking up much right now, but out towards Lake Park, well, it's pretty soggy there. A few showers continuing in Fergus Falls. Things looking to dry up down to the far south. Let's check out Aberdeen's radar. And we do have some showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder not far from the Montevideo area. Now, how about Bismarck? Things are wrapping up out there as we take a look at the Big Sky Country of Montana for you, Paul. This is what's going on the radar as you get up north of Poplar, not far from Scobie, right? There's Scobie. Poplar and heading towards the Culbertson area, a batch of showers working their way through. And at the Grasslands National Park up there north of Malta, some showers of wet rain taking place for your area. 5/10 reported by Jared. Thank you so much. 2/10 reported in Shevlin. I appreciate all your reports. Now let me show you where all this rain is going as we head into the evening hours. The heavy batch of rain is continuing to swirl through Fargo. We are not done by any stretch of the imagination. We will add to our 5/10 here in the FM area. Here's a look at the rainfall forecast, and this is a 24-hour total ending tomorrow night. So it's only going to take into account what falls from around the 7 o'clock hour tonight until the 7 o'clock hour tomorrow. Kind of a cool way of looking at what we would call additional rainfall amounts. Here we go. Hold on tight. Look at this. Out in the central Dakotas, not much of anything. Still a chance for some rainfall. Maybe a few hundredths to around 1/10 of an inch in eastern North Dakota. Fargo-Moorhead, another couple tenths of an inch, maybe more. I believe more with what's on the radar just to the south of us. But by the time we get to 7 tonight, much of that will be exiting to the north and to the east. Here's where we still have an appreciable chance of rain. That includes you in Becker County, even the eastern reaches up there, like the Areas not far from Bemidji, south near Park Rapids, heading up into the Walker area, and Bemidji picking up another half of an inch or so of rain. So in the areas of blue and in the areas of pink, Hutch says a good bet is a third of an inch. Some of you will pick up a solid inch of rain. And again, if we compare as to right now, what is going on that radar, we can see a heavy batch of rain moving right into Foston, just south of Fertile, Sundal, and out towards Monoman, Twin Valley, and Ada. And again, the movement of this rain to the north and east means that the heavy batches of rain and showers will continue slowly on that northeast trajectory, meaning the oranges that you see near Horace heading up into the FM area right now. So that's a look at the forecast and a look at the rain. Here is a snapshot of what the radar may be looking like as we head toward the 10 o'clock hour tonight. This is showing most of the rain here in eastern North Dakota will be wrapping up by tonight. So from around 7 to 10 o'clock tonight to 7 to 10 tomorrow, not much additional. But Fargo will see additional rain in the next 2 to 3 hours here as this batch of heavier rain makes its way through. Again, this is a look at 10 o'clock tonight with showers in the northeast portions of Minnesota continuing. Now, overnight, temperatures are going to sneak down to near 50 degrees for most. The showers will be slipping off to the east. That's a look at your planning forecast there. By tomorrow afternoon, look at the heat out to the west. We're talking 70 to 80 degrees for many. Glendive is 75. How about 70 out there in the Williston area? A little bit cooler thanks to a couple of showers possible up near Crosby. As we look out in the central Dakotas and eastern Dakotas, temperatures in the low 70s for most. The clouds and the showers will linger out in northeast parts of Minnesota, and therefore temperatures will suffer a bit of a setback. That includes you in Warroad, with a temperature in the afternoon tomorrow near 50 degrees. Here's what the radar looks like, a snapshot for you by the afternoon tomorrow. The shower chances mainly in the Arrowhead of Minnesota, still breezy there, but things really quieting down nicely. Brian says, with the lack of moisture this winter, how does this look for the drought in the area? That's a wonderful question, Brian. I addressed that in a video earlier, but I will address for you in moments if you can stick around. We'll get to the fine details on that drought update, which will be coming out tomorrow. And the drought update tomorrow, by the way, will not include all of the rain that we're getting tonight, just as a heads up. This is additional moisture, and it has had an impact on our drought. Planning forecast. Showers exiting to the east on Thursday. 70s will feel nice after this cool day today. Hi, Bonnie. Good to have you on board. Hi, on Friday, I expect a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms late. But look at that temperature, 80s. Many of us will spring back up into the 80s for Friday, and it looks very warm. 72 on Saturday with a few showers as we cool back off to start the weekend, and we stay comfortably cool on Sunday as well at 70. The chances of showers and thunderstorms Sunday and Monday will be to the south, in South Dakota and southern Minnesota, the way it looks to me. I don't think at this time Fargo looks to be under the gun for too much more in the way of additional showers there. That's a look at your Precision Lawn and Landscape 7-day planner. Some greening rain now will lead to some green lawns, and you can help your lawn out as well. Call my friends at Precision Lawn and Landscaping today. Ask for the Hutch discount. They have a 10% discount on lawn maintenance jobs. They'll give you the details. If you need some bigger work done, hey, they're not called Lawn and Landscape for nothing. They can take care of your big orders as well. And for that, the Hutch's discount is 5%. Those are for all new installation services and all new lawn maintenance clients and customers. Thank you so very much. All right, now, Brian, to address your question here real quick, what I am going to do is pull up some details on this drought monitor, and I'll show you where we were at the very last. We really made some huge strides and improvements in our drought conditions as we went through the last couple of weeks. And let's take a look at the national map, okay? And let me just put this up real quick over here. And what you're going to see is areas of yellow are abnormally dry. So most of northern Minnesota and northern North Dakota have abnormally dry conditions. Where you see the yellowish area become, I guess I'd call that peach. The peach area up there is what we call moderate drought. Here's what it looked like a week before. So 2 weeks ago. So here's maps next to maps, and you could see there was a lot of orange and a lot more of the peach across northern Minnesota. So the drought in northern Minnesota and northern North Dakota has subsided a bit from our rounds of rain here over the last few weeks. So I hope that answers your question. Tracy, thank you so much for watching from the Lake Brunson area. That was a look at your forecast. Let's take a look one more time at that radar as we end. More wet rain is working its way into the FM area as we speak, and those showers are going to persist for at least the next hour or so as they slowly glide to the north and east. Radar estimates of how much rain is falling from these in the last hour. This is a real cool tool. Check this out. So here's a look at how much rain has fallen in the last 1 hour near Colfax. You see the greens there? What does that mean? Where you see the grays, the radar is estimating about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. But near Colfax, that's 4/10 of an inch of rain. And that is heading toward the southern metro area as we speak. So many of us do stand a decent chance at picking up yet another 1/2 inch of rain or more. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows here on Facebook. Check out my YouTube channel. Love for you to hit the subscribe button there. And I'd love for you to like the videos if you like the content there. All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful evening as we go through the rest of our hump day here, and the wet rain continues to keep things wet and soggy here across the valley. I'll have an update